Tonight on Retail Nightmares, we're going to take a look at Karens who got owned and humiliated. These are moments where these Karens get put in their place, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so this Karen is an anti-masker and he found himself denied entry into this supermarket. As he is an anti-masker, he found this outrageous and was trying to argue his point across and stated that if the masks did something, that nobody should be afraid of him for not wearing one because they're wearing one themselves and they should be protected. At least this is what this Karen thought. This Karen was midway into arguing with the staff who wouldn't let him in when a couple of bystanders overheard the conversation and started mocking him for his height. This Karen was humiliated pretty quickly when everybody started mocking him and making fun of him for trying to be an anti-masker where they are mandatory. Let's have a look.
You're afraid, wear the mask. Stop dictating my life because you're afraid. If you feel the mask works, then why are you worried about me? Sure you are. Okay. Yeah, okay. You're so funny. Go inside with your mask. If the mask works, you're free to wear it. If the mask works, protect yourself from me.
Everybody look at the short guy.
Wear a mask.
Look at the short guy.
Oh, you're so funny.
Everyone look at the short guy.
He's this big, but his is this big.
Okay, so this customer started accusing this employee of touching and stealing his phone. Obviously, the employee did not touch his phone, but this customer refuses to believe him. This employee got notably angry about this when defending himself and tensions rose quickly. This customer was soon to abuse this employee and take things to the next level when this employee defended himself and asked if he wanted to step outside to escalate the situation. Now, the customer didn't want to take that route, so he asked to speak to the manager who wasn't in at the time and continued abusing this employee who did not take this very lightly when he argued back and forth with him while his co-worker tried to defuse the situation. Let's have a look.
I'm talking to you. What's up, man? What's really happening? What's up? I didn't touch your phone. Yeah, you did. When did I see your goddamn phone, man? Man, shut up talking to me.
You shut up. What do you do? What do you want?
Man, what's happening? We can do whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
You can go outside.
Justin.
We go outside. I'll wait for you outside.
Justin, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry, sir.
I'll be out there in a minute, bro.
That's rhetoric right
I
there.
didn't touch your phone. You can go talk to my supervisor. You didn't touch your
I'm talking
phone.
to you already. He's your supervisor.
That ain't my supervisor. My supervisor's at the post office. I'll
Okay,
give you
but
her
he's
number.
supposed to be listening
I didn't touch
to
your
him.
phone. When did I asked you what you needed? You said something about certified. I didn't touch your phone, dude.
Justin, calm down.
Look at this.
Say what you want to say. I'll throw something in your face.
I apologize. Justin. I'm sorry.
Call me out my name. You're going to really get it. I'll jump over this counter. Beat the brakes off of you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Screw you.
Screw you.
What do you want?
Whatever you want to do.
Just relax.
Touch.
Okay, so this Karen was in the supermarket and she wasn't wearing a mask as she is an anti-masker. Now, this gentleman came across her and decided to expose her and call her out for not wearing a mask where they are mandatory. That's when this Karen tries to defend herself and states that she's actually pregnant and still refusing to wear a mask, which only made the matter even worse. Now, the gentleman who was calling her out for this is quite timid about the situation because he had recently lost his grandparents due to the virus, so you can only imagine how upset he is about this Karen who is also pregnant, who is an anti-masker. Let's have a look.
Yep, right here, right there, no mask, right there. There we go. Candid camera. There we go. I want you to know that your insensitivity is ridiculous. I no longer have grandparents due to this virus because of people like you who don't want to wear a mask in the store. It's ridiculous, actually. It's insensitive and it's disgusting as a human being for you to show so much privilege to all of these people. There are so many older people in here who have health conditions, other people.
And I'm not gonna just, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
great.
not-
Oh, whoop-de-doo. Congratulations for your pregnancy. It's ridiculous. And I want you to know that. You're on candid camera, and I want you to know that. 4K. Thanks.
Okay, so this customer was acting very suspicious in this supermarket when the security cameras picked him up stealing multiple items. This thief was caught and exposed in front of multiple employees and told to empty his pockets, only they found much more than they thought they were looking for. This customer had stolen tens of items and stuffed them all in his clothing and was humiliated in front of everybody when he was asked to empty his pockets, and this came out. Let's have a look.
Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Don't touch me, bro. I didn't do nothing to you, bro. I can't, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Bro, stop touching me. Or what? Stop touching me, bro. something?
What, bud?
Stop touching me, bro.
Get all that.
What do you mean this is mine, bro?
Take all the other stuff out, bud.
Alright, again, don't touch me again, bro.
Pull
Touch
out
me
your
again,
stuff.
slap. Do it. See, I know C's in it, right? Do it.
I'm looking at
Touch me. Just touch me.
you. Head down the block. Keep doing the place right now.
I dare
Hurry
you.
up.
Do it. You got it.
Hurry
You
up.
got it, do it.
Hurry up.
You got it, right?
Hurry up.
Man, I'm trying, homie.
Attention Meat Department.
Here, bro.
2
Trying to get it
0 0.
So obvious.
Why are you videotaping? What?
Fire department is here. I told them to call the cops. Well, see your story right here. They have used this spot.
Okay, so a group of people serving in the military went into this place of business and they were ID'd. Now they handed over their military cards, which is a government form of ID, and the bartender denied them service because he didn't think it was a real form of ID and quite literally ripped them up. Obviously, this is a big problem as it's illegal for him to rip up their identification and it's a government issued ID, so it is legitimate. The bartender doubles down though and refuses to apologize or even acknowledge that he did anything wrong, and they had no choice but to call the authorities on him. That's when tensions rose quickly and they got into a heated debate about who was right, while this bartender refused to admit that he was in the wrong and wanted them to leave. Let's have a look.
I don't understand what you're doing. Dude, it's all real.
Let me call my boys that have been to Afghanistan.
We've been to Iraq and Afghanistan.
Dude, you don't even look old enough to know about 11.
You're so right.
Get the out of my house. Get the out of my house.
He needs his ID.
You can't lie to me. It's like a passport, you dumb.
Have you seen a credit card? Bro.
Yeah, I've seen a credit card. Yeah, but you can't peel the filament off. No, you can't. Peel that all you want. Peel that one 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 all you want. I'll give you cards, bro.
Look, dude,
You said, show me a credit
I'm
card.
trying to ruin your card.
You're right.
I'm telling
you said,
you.
show me a credit card. You said you could peel these off too. Wait, what can you peel off? You want to peel something off of that? Here, peel something off of that. See if you peel something off of that. That's my social security card. I'll give you my library card. Peel something off of that. You're telling me that my Missouri ID card is more secure than a military ID?
It's not secure. Don't worry. It's not even,
What do you mean it's not secure? There's no shipping.
It's not even a comment.
Yeah. What do you mean there's no security? It's not shipping. Like you're telling me that I can.
Okay, so this Karen was bullying this girl and she tried to confront her in real life. Things escalated quickly and this Karen tried to get physical with another girl, and that's when this lady pulled out this and completely humiliated the Karen. Thanks for watching guys, and if you want to see more episodes like this, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on.